Hi YouTube, it's Kelly and I'm here today to share a very big project with you. I have put the Prima Lyric Collection 12 by 12 paper pad in front of it for now so that you can see just how big this project is. I did use the Lyric Collection paper for this, and these are some altered wine cases. I have never seen anybody alter these before. That's not to say that somebody hasn't done it. It's quite possible somebody has, but I have never seen this done before. So this is a very big project. Took me quite some time, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. So here we go. So what I have done here is I've altered two wine cases. So this one and this one, and then I've actually adhered those together. And this to this side is a box which has a sliding drawer out to the side, which I've also adhered down to there. So there's an awful lot going on with this project, as I think you can see by the size of it. And in the gap here, which is probably where we'll start, I have a Crafty Embleys 3D butterfly. This thing is huge. It was really fun for me to do. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it, but I like the way it turned out. I think it turned out really well. So I'm going to move this around a bit so that you can see, hopefully, what I've done. So here is the butterfly, and as you can see, the butterfly comes with these holes. They have two different ones. This one comes with these holes, and I've sort of laced together these holes with bits of chain. And I know my camera's not brilliant, but the still photos at the end will show it better. But there you go, with my hand behind it, you can see it a bit better. This piece of pink paper comes from the Lyric Collection, and I've embossed all of that with like music notes. And then underneath I've got some cheesecloth, and I've got some doily, and I've got fabric doily, and I've got a paper doily. And then we've covered all around here with flowers. There's a chess piece here. There's a resin musical note here. Over here, oh, you can't see that. Over here there's a couple of metal filigrees. The paper's rolled back here, and under this I've done some masking with a music note mask. Along the front of this box here, I've fussy cut this banner from the paper line, and then where the strings were, I've made some little bows out of burlap and adhered those. Then if we go to this side first, got to make sure you can see that. Oh no, you can't. Have to move it back. Keep going, right back. Yes, you can see that. So on this side here, I have curled the paper back here and here, as you can see, and put a different piece of the paper line underneath. This is a handmade flower. This is one of the chipboard pieces from the Prima Lyric Collection. I have an I Am Roses flower. There's a metal filigree under here, another one of those resin music notes, and another piece that I fussy cut from the line. This handle here is just a plain metal handle that I bought from a hardware store, which is adhered to the same yellow lyric paper with rolled back edges with the pink one underneath. And then this drawer here pulls out. This is quite a big drawer. And then that is all lined on the inside, again with the pink lyric paper. I will show you the back very quickly, just so that you can see I've done it. So that's the back. I've left the back kind of quite plain, but I've torn out bits from the paper line and adhered those down, and then done some masking on the back as well. Then if I turn to this side, can we see that? Yeah, on this side we have, let's start at the top, we have rolled back paper here. There's a few different sheets of paper here. This lace trim across there. Got some of the Prima Lyric pearl flourishes there. Then if we come down to here, I've got a couple of the Prima Lyric flourishes and just a black flourish from my stash. One of the Prima Lyric chipboard pieces here, another one here. Some filigrees which I've painted. In the background here there's a fabric doily. Then I have some fussy cut flowers. I have a little glass vial which has got some pink perlized paint in it, which has been sealed up. I have a fabric flower which I sprayed yellow, and I didn't actually have a yellow spray, so I made that from an old ink cartridge toner. Then I have a Wild Orchid Crafts pink flower there, which is in that corner. Then at the very bottom here, get this a bit closer if I can, again we have the lyric paper, which has got rolled back edges with another sheet of the lyric underneath. which I have laced together with chain. Under here there is another one of those resin music notes and another pearl flourish, gem flourish out to the side. I've got that same lace here, and then under that I've got a banner which I've cut from the paper line. Then if we come back to the front, let's go back to the butterfly. What I forgot to tell you about that is, obviously, other than the fact that I have laced that up with the chain, which is round all four sides, I have covered all of that in the Prima paper. So I've got the pink one with the embossing on one side and the black and pink on the other side. And then, if we go, oh sorry, this is so hard to show you guys, it's huge. And then I've linked the chain right the way up here to a little piece of hardware at the top. And at the top I have some more of the lace and another fussy cut banner underneath that. Then I have one of the Prima trinkets with a little dangle, and that says in it, remembering those special moments. And then behind the butterfly, not entirely sure if how well you're going to see that at all, to be honest. Here, oh, there we go. Here I have fussy cut out this chandelier on the bird here, and then I've used some of the Prima Lyric flowers, some flourish from my stash. And then if we come over here, sorry, I'm going to have to hold the camera for this bit. I have a metal flower which I've stuck all beads in the centre of. I have a key. I have some gems. I have a wild orchid craft flower, a fussy cut clock, and then there's some more flowers in there around the rolled paper. Put that back down again. And if we go back to the front, if we start with this one, let's move this around because I've got a bit of a glare from the window. Can we see? That's better. So on this front one here, I have we've got the lace again across the top. And then I fussy cut out the bird cage, which is quite dimensional, as you can see. I can put my hand behind there, which is actually stuck to the top of the handle. Then I've got a little lovebird from Crafty Embleys behind that, which I have painted black and covered in glossy accents. Then I have this black gem flourish out the side. On top of this paper cutout, I have a fussy cut butterfly, and I have these two fabric flowers here from Prima and this resin music note on there as well. With these curl backs here, there are three different bits from the paper line here, all curled back together, all of different papers. Underneath I have another piece of the lyric paper which I have masked with a music note and then just added a bit of yellow to contrast the rest. Then this bottom bit here, I have one of the chipboard pieces. I have a piece that I've fussy cut here and here and here. I have a filigree underneath which I've painted black, a pearl in there. There is a fabric doily underneath here, another Prima flower, fabric one, a wild orchid craft flower, no sorry, that's an Iron Roses flower, and some more fussy cut pieces here. So that's the top box. Then if we go down to the bottom box, we have the same roll paper edges over here and here and here and here. We have the lace across the top. Then we've got fussy cut flowers here and here. There is a metal clock underneath there, which I'm not sure how well you can see, tucked in, and masked music notes across the centre. Then on this side, there is, in the background, but it's got quite covered up, I script masked in the background. Then we have these two flowers here. We have a chest piece, another piece I fussy cut from the line. There's a filigree under there. There's a bead, I can't even remember where I got that from there, another fussy cut piece, another flower here, and this fussy cut ruler which I've just sort of dimensionalised by popping up. To the other side I've left that pretty plain because of the banner at the top and all the detail here, but I have got these gem flourishes, just a bit of texture going on here, and across here I've got the script mask again. So if I move these back now, so that I can show you what I did inside the boxes. Let me move this back a bit more. Okay, hoping we can see this. So, inside the boxes, we take both of these off. Excuse me a minute, guys. Oh, got it stuck. Oh, there we go. And the other one. I have lined these completely with matchboxes. So this is the bottom one, and the whole of this is lined with fully functional, rather large matchbox drawers. And I have done these in 2 different papers from the paper collection. I have like the orangey peachy one and then the one with the script on it. And for the handles I have used little sort of aluminium can roses, but if we take these boxes out, one of these out, they're all lined on the inside and they're all the opposite to whatever the paper line is that is on the front, and every single one of those is fully lined. So let's take another one out just to show you. And then we've got the lace black on the inside of that one. So that's inside there. And then on the top one we have exactly the same, except these are smaller matchboxes, and these have little black aluminium flower handles on them. And if we take one of these out, again these are all lined on the inside, so they have the paper line on the front and then on the inside of those as well. So that's my project. I'll insert some still photos now so that you can see it a lot better, as I always do. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. It's been really, really good fun actually, this, especially with I think there's nearly 100 matchboxes in total here. Lots and lots of matchboxes, but I now have a bag of matches that I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with, but it has been such great fun. Any questions or comments, let me know, and I'll insert some still photos now. Thanks everybody. Bye. And of course I switched it off and realised that I forgot to show you the top. So this is the view from the top. I have spelt out lyric, as you can see, in Scrabble letters. And then I've just sort of distressed them, and then I've used some distress ink in, I can't remember the name, it's the pink one, the Tim Holtz obviously. I've added a little flower to the C, and then another little one to the L. I've got a yellow fabric flower here, some more curl backs with the music note mask underneath. Big pink resin flower here that I got from eBay, a smaller black flower here, pink one here, and a nice peach hip rosebud over here. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the top because I realised as I'd finished filming that I'd forgotten to do that. Thanks again ladies, bye.